This week's video, or today's video, is going to be super simple. We're going to go through the dividends that I received in November. It's as simple as that. I'm going to give you a breakdown of what came in, who from, and what the grand total was at the very end. And then I'll give you an idea of what my hopes and aspirations are going to be for next year in terms of dividend income. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new to the channel, head down there and subscribe so you don't miss a video. And if you like the video, then give it a thumbs up, give it a like. You can of course wait until you've absorbed the content, genuinely liked it, and then give it a like. So this one's going to be super simple, super quick. We're going to go through the dividends that I received in November, each and every dividend I received, who I received it from, when I received it, and then the grand total at the end. And I'll give you an idea of what I'm kind of hoping for next year in terms of the portfolio, what I'm getting into, and what I'm hoping to be receiving on a monthly basis, maybe by mid to late next year. So we'll head straight into the portfolio, no mucking around. We'll go through all the dividends for November. Lo and behold, we're in the portfolio. Always start in the portfolio so you have a complete transparent look at what I'm doing. Its current value is 73,800 roughly, which has jumped a little bit more recently. Well, it dipped and then it jumped. It dipped at the beginning of December, as probably everybody knows, and then it jumped again and it's recovered. Some of my biggest holdings, like Apple, have just hit all-time highs, and that's 174, and that's where a lot of my values are coming from. Vanguard is back up to very close to all-time highs. So that's where we are at the moment. Dividends. So with IG, you go into history. We're going to go to full history. We're then going to go into, and I'll do this as I go along so you can see, custom period, and we're going to pick November 1st to November 30th, set, scroll down to dividend, show history. That simple. We'll start from the very beginning, which is at the bottom here, and let's go through these one by one so you go see exactly what I've got, and then I'll give you the total at the very end. I've also, just before we go through this, I've noticed I'm going to go through the dividend payouts, which is in a Google Sheets there at the end, but I've got these up here. We don't need that. And anyone with a bit of OCD will notice that my Gmail has 10,207 unread emails. Get rid of that, don't need that. So let's go through the dividends received. So from the very first of the month, we've got AT&T and PIMCO. PIMCO Corporate and Income Opportunity Fund is a CEF. It's an income fund, fantastic yield, monthly payer, and I got £20.99 from that, and I got £36.30 from AT&T. There's rumours AT&T are going to be halving their dividend soon. Haven't decided what to do with that. I'm currently about £1,000 down in AT&T, so I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that position yet, but they're still paying at the moment. AGNC is an income fund, an investment corporation fund, which also pays monthly. That was on the 9th, and I got £18.28 from them. These are creeping up bit by bit as I reinvest the dividends back into these companies. Apple paid me on the 11th, and they paid me £7.50, which again has gone up from last time because I've been drip feeding into Apple, dollar cost averaging, some would call it. On the 12th, I got two Enterprise Product Partners and Global X Super Dividend REIT ETF. The Global X one here is a monthly payer. Enterprise Products Partners is a quarterly payer. I think £20.26 from Enterprise Products Partners, and Global X Super Dividend REIT ETF paid me £6.95. Procter & Gamble, good old Procter & Gamble, paid me £7.67. Very reliable. Royalty Income Corporation, the monthly payer, again very reliable. On the 17th, paid me £5.56. which is about average for them. STM Group was one of the worst investments I ever made, but they do pay a dividend, so I'm just sitting on it and they just drip feed £1.67 or thereabouts into my account every single quarter. That was on the 17th. And on the 30th, Oxford Lane Capital Corporation, which is a newer position for me. It's a monthly payer, big yield, and they paid me £6.38. So that was the total there with all the dividends for November. Now, as I suggested, I'm going to open a new window, open dividend payouts. It gives me the most basic chart ever where I can just track the movement essentially. And in November, I got paid £134.70 in dividends. It's not incredible, it's under the average as well. If we look across the year up to November, highlight all of those from Jan, You won't be able to see this because my face is in the way. As if by magic, I move my face. If we have a look down in this corner, the average for the year so far is £172. Now, goals for next year is essentially I am paying into income funds, CEFs, BDCs, business development companies, and the like that offer monthly income, and they also offer very handsome yields. They're more risky. They're not like your Procter & Gamble that's been paying for 50, 60 years, or Johnson & Johnson or Coca-Cola, but the yields and the monthly income, because a lot of them are monthly payers, are kind of too much to ignore at the moment, where I'm looking at monthly income and then I can just drip feed back in and I can compound and compound and compound much quicker and faster. My average of 172.66. I'm hoping that will be closer with December's as well to 175 maybe. And next year my goal is basically going to be towards the beginning of the year, first quarter into the second quarter, get up to an average of £200 monthly, and towards the end of the year maybe see if I can get that up to the 225, 250 level, so that I can have consistent £250 income from dividends by the end of next year, maybe. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. That's the goal. That's the direction I'm obviously taking the portfolio, is income. Another quick overview of the portfolio for you, just so you can have a sneak peek at what's going on in there. A lot of positions, or a few positions down. Got these annoying EV ones that I bought into simply because of a video. I'll ping one of the videos up there, but there, up one of the corners. But it didn't work out really at all. I bought at highs. I've sold out a few of them that got into the green, then cut and run. Neo's obviously had some not great news about being delisted, or rumours of being delisted, or fears of being delisted recently. So they've gone down. So that's just a bit of a, can I say this? I'll go with shambles. They were just a bit of a shambles really, but the rest of the portfolio, Octagon, Global X Nasdaq, Covered Calls ETF, Iron Mountain, there's a REIT ETF, Global X Super Dividend ETF, Enterprise Plus Partners, Antero Midstream Partners, Ayers Capital, there's another Ayers Corporate Commercial Real Estate Corporation down there. Oh, again, my face is in the way again. That's the direction I'm taking the portfolio. Anyway, dividends, drip feed in, build, compound, market grows, loads of money, not done a great deal for that, which is good. Anyway, they're the dividends for November. I'll see you out. Thanks for watching all of that. That was probably very boring for a lot of you, but if you're still here, then you're obviously genuinely interested in receiving dividends and seeing what a portfolio of this sort of size in certain positions could potentially offer in terms of income and dividends. I'm of course a dividend investor. That's what I love to do because I love the income, monthly incomes especially, and the next video will probably be something to do with monthly paying dividend stocks and income funds, CEFs, BDCs, and things like that. So I'll leave the video there. So that's it for today, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you later.